The last stand Camaro, and last I left off, I basically got it all painted. I got all the tape ripped off. I ripped off the tape here. This is the quick sunroof version. I think it looks pretty darn slick. That's the best way to do it. And went back. I had a few places where I needed to touch up the yellow that was showing. So I took good old-fashioned testers and enamel red paint and went back in and touched up a few places that I had around. There's a couple little places around the hood I want to try to get. And after that, man, we're really good to go. All I got to do is wipe it down. You can see a little fog here. This is basically from, I call it tape residue, but it just wipes right off. So I got to wipe it down. One thing I'm going to do is I got to shoot it with Future, but I'm going to do Future all at one whack because I got to do the big E, and we'll discuss that in a moment. But anyway, I got the Camaro pretty much done. Got its custom plate on there, and we are ready for Future. And I'm going to do that all at one whack. Just be easier to do it that way. The last stand Corvette. So what I done on it is I basically got it all masked off. We're pretty much ready to go. Paint, which we're probably going to do. It's going to be Tamiya's, but it's going to be like a gray blue is the best way to explain it. We're going to get rid of the metallic color, but it's going to have a little bit of a metallic blue in it, and I'm going to probably get some Tamiya here, metallic blue, and I'll airbrush it on just to give it a hint of, because when you see the picture, and I'll try to show that once we get ready to paint. But anyway, it's almost ready to paint. I just got to wipe it down and hopefully get that. We'll try to get it painted this week as well. So I would like to get it painted. I got the Camaro painted, so basically Future for it, and then I want to do Future for it. And the Enterprise, I'm just going to start at one end and work my way down just with Future. But anyway, the last stand Corvette is getting ready to be painted. The Bomarc, what I did last time is I got everything assembled. I even got the little I want to say little stand here. I went ahead and glued it onto the framework, so we're good and sturdy. Everything works. And I think it'll hold the weight of the missile itself, but I'm going to have to, once I get paint on it and primer, make just damn sure it works and it sits. But anyway, they got the little brackets here where it works, holds the model. It's actually a really cool design model for because the rocket fits in the hole, and I mean it's good and secure, and you put the clamps on and it holds it. But anyway, I got to go look at some pictures because I really don't know what color the base is, so we'll get on that. I got to fix the top here. You can tell where they didn't mold it all the way, so I'm just gonna, what I'll do is I'll just whack that off, and I'll just put a piece of styrene tube, fix that up. And then for the seam on the I don't believe in sanding. I mean, you could sand all day long if you want. I just took some styrene strip, and I just cut it up in sections and glued over the, it gives it an extra detail, and it hides the seam on there. There's a couple little places I got to sand just to get rid of the locator number and a couple of little piddly things. There's one place that you really can't sand, like right here, if you see right there, right in front of the diamond plate. I'm just going to take a knife and get the high spot off, and I'm going to have to leave it. It'd be more work to, you know, if you tried to fix it, you know, you'd have to basically scratch build you a whole new one if you really wanted to get down to it. But we're not going to go that far. We're going to make it look good the way it is and keep it all original. I got a little more to do on the rocket here, which I basically just been scraping the seam and taking liquid cement and just rubbing over it, basically melting it down and getting it smooth. And then hopefully I'll probably start painting maybe by Easter. The Mako Franklin, I want to show this because I'll show everyone the there is the Mako photo etch, which I had it on the ship itself, and I actually, when I grabbed it, I was wore out, tired. I don't know why I even was playing around with it. And well, the update is I still can't find it. I don't know where it is. And I got a new set coming with the Mako, and once it gets here, I'm going to make damn sure I glue it on to the hull. And I guarantee I will find it once the new set gets here, or it'll be months down the road and I'll find it and I won't even be looking for it. But anyway, the Mako name is coming. So anyway, I finished all the parts on the Mako as well, and I wanted to show you it lit up too, because next step is I got to do some light blocking. You can see where I got some lights on there that I got to fix on top of the hull. The back of the nacelles here, you can see where the orange glow is. I'm going to paint that black, and I wanted to show this before I get a little further, because I'm probably going to start working on that. And waiting for the name to come, and then I got to do some, I haven't decided exactly how I want to paint it. I've been watching other people paint it, and I'm kind of, I want to go metallic, but I kind of want to go more gray. That's what I'm leaning towards. But anyway, we'll get to there. But anyway, all the lights work. That's a good thing. You can see where the, I should have added one more blinking light for the nacelle, just to make the, make it more look like it's spinning. But anyway, it's an older model class Starship, and probably not everything works on it. But anyway, we are good to go. Wanted to try out the stand. It's not on there permanent or anything. It's just I want to put it on a different stand, because I like it more level than this. It just, to me, it looks like it's about to fall off. But anyway, I just wanted to see what it looked like with the stand, because who knows, I may have to build one for someone someday, and want to make sure, see how everything works on the kit. The Big E, I got all the parts on it as well. I went ahead and put it on the big stand, so it makes it more stable. Put it on my big Lazy Susan, so I could work on it some more. All the lights work, which is a good thing. Got the rest of the nacelle parts. Painted the inside of the little parts on the inside of the rails here. Got them assembled too. There's some things on here I did not glue. Now, I glued the caps on, but the inside here on the nacelles, them are not glued. They're just pressed in there. They're tight fit. You can pull them out in case the wires are bad. The deflector dish, I glued it on, but I didn't glue the housing in. It's just good and tight. So if necessary, you can pull that off, and if we need to fix the wires, we can fish it. Fish in there and try to get it. I did paint almost everything, but there is some things that I did not paint, like the little fins here. I left them kit plastic. I left that kit plastic. It's real close to the color chart here, which is it's cool and all, but it's kind of worthless as well. I mean, you kind of wish they give you the, it says like what, turbo lift green. I'm sorry, I wish they just told you what green it was. That's about my only really complaint with the chart, is just I wish I had the color name. It don't have to necessarily be the company color name, just like JN green or something like that. That's just about. But anyway, I went ahead and I left some of the paint, some of the parts unpainted, especially like right here. I mean, I even did that on my Constellation. I didn't even need to paint it, because I thought the plastic color was really, really close. But anyway, the Big E is ready for future, but I got to wipe it down because there is some finger marks from, I guess I had dirty fingers. I got to wipe that down today, and I want to wipe it down, make sure I don't got no dust on it. And this week I'm going to future that. I'm going to future the Camaro, and then I'd like to future the Corvette all in one whack, but I may just do the two and then do the Corvette probably during Easter. But anyway, that is what I've got going on today. A very, very quick update, because I'm at a point where I'm going to probably paint a few things, and it's going to screw up the update of the videos. But anyway, we have finished putting together the Enterprise. The Mako Franklin's getting its all its parts on. The Camaro is done. We are masking off the Corvette, and the Missile's getting its seams taken care of. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.